Hello, welcome to my channel, my YouTube channel, Mast Technology YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss the topic basic structure of C programming. Today we have to discuss about the basic structure of the C programming, how to write the C programming and what are the sections are available in C programming. That topic we are going to discuss today. That is called a basic structure of the C programming language. Basic structure of the C programming language. So within this basic structure of the C programming language, there are some sections are available. The first section of the basic structure of the C programming, the first one is documentation section. The first section of the C programming or structure of the C programming, documentation section. What is documentation section? Why it is useful? The documentation section is mainly contains the comments lines. Within the documentation section, we are going to write comment lines. The main purpose of the documentation section is to write the comment lines. Okay, so we have to write the comment lines. So how we can write the comment lines? What is a comment line? We have to discuss now. So first, documentation section mainly used for to write the comment lines. The comment lines are like this: slash, asterisk, any text and asterisk, slash. So this is within this ash and asterisk and some text will be written here and asterisk and slash. Within this we have to write the comments related to our C programming language. So here these comment lines, whatever we have to write within this, it is considered as a comment line, and these comment lines cannot be executed. These comment lines cannot be executed. See here, I would like to write slash addition program, right? So this addition program is not executed by the compiler. It indicates that the comments related to our C programming language. Okay, right. The next one is the next section within this C structure, link section. What is it? The link section will links the functions to our C programming, which is available in system library. It links the system library functions which is available within the system library. The link section can links to add the functions which are available within the system library. So that is for the link section. Okay, clear? So these functions are many type: user defined functions, predefined functions, right, built-in functions. So these are the functions. Okay, the next one is definition section. This definition sections is mainly used for to give the defined constants, constants related information can be given in the definition section. So these are the useful for the defining the predefined constant variables. Okay, so this is the definition section. And the next one is global declaration section. So what is a global declaration section? What is it for? The global declaration section is mainly used for to declare the global variables. Actually, variables are classified into two types. One is local variable, and second one is global variable. Global variable and local variable, right? So what is meant by a global variable and what is meant by a local variable? Local variable, okay. So global variable means the variable which is declared outside the main function, which is declared outside the main function is called a global variable, we said, right? So local variables means the variable which is declared within the main function is called a local variables. What is the difference between local variable and global variable? We are discussing when we have the concept of about the variable topic, right? So just this global variable declaration section is mainly used for to declare the global variables. For the purpose of declaring the global variables, we use global declaration section, okay. So this is the global variable declaration part. The most important thing which is compulsory to our C programming is called a main function section. This is the most important for our C programming. This is the most important. These are the optional parts. Documentation section is an optional part, link section is optional part, definition section is optional part, global variable declaration is a optional part, right? So these are the optional points, but the main function is the compulsory one. The main function is the compulsory one. So this main function, the C programming is executed from this main function only, right? So this is the main function which our C programming executed started, right? The program execution started from this main function only, okay. So what are the main functions? See here, open parenthesis and close parenthesis. After the main function there are number of types of the functions are available. This is the main function which the C program can be executed. It is indicated by using the open parenthesis and close parenthesis, right? The next one is main function. After we have an open bracket, brace, or we can say bracket or brace we can say. And within this main function we have two, one is open brace and second one is close brace here. So within this we have two parts are there, one is declaration part and the second one is executable part. Declaration part only declares the variables what we are used in the C programming. The declaration part is mainly used for to declare the variables, right? And initialization also it is possible, right? The next one is executable part. This executable part all is mainly used for to execute the content of our program. This executable part is mainly used for to execute the content of our program, right? After that, close parenthesis. This is the declaration part. What are the variables we have to use that will be declared within this area, and this is the executable part. What are the tasks we have to complete by using this program? We have to write here executable part. Executable part is the main part which we have to execute our task, right? So this is the declaration part, and one more section is there that is called a sub-programming section, okay. So here by using this main function open bracket and curly bracket we can write our C programming, a simple C programming, and we can execute and we get some result related to that program. But after the main function closing, this sub-programming section is also available. What does this mean? The sub-programming section contains number of functions. That functions names are called user defined functions. So that means the sub-programming section is mainly used for to creating the user defined function. That's why I am declared here function 1, function 2 up to function n. So this means we can create any number of functions. We can create any number of functions by using this sub-programming section. This sub-programming section contains user defined functions. What is meant by user defined functions? The function which is created by us, the programmer. The programmer can be created this user defined functions. Subprogramming section contains number of functions. The subprogramming section contains number of function, that is user defined functions. Okay, so this is the main function which we have to execute. Okay, so subprogramming section, function 1, function 2 and function 3, user defined function. Okay, so these are the functions related to our basic structure of, see, within the basic structure of the C programming, we have the documentation section, link section, definition section, global declaration section, main function section. Within the main function section, this is the most important part of our C programming. Main function section contains declaration part, executable part. Declaration part and executable part is mainly contained in the main function section. Okay na? So after the main function we have a subprogramming section. After the main function we have a subprogramming section. Within the subprogramming section we have number of user defined functions. What are the user defined functions? Function 1, function 2, function. That means the user can create any number of functions, any number of functions created within the subprogramming section. Okay, so this is the basic structure of the C programming, and it may comes in your examination also. This is for your degree. This topic is mainly useful for the degree students. Okay, so one more time I want to discuss, this is the MAS Technology YouTube channel. Please, those are not subscribed for this channel, please subscribe and like and share to your friends also. So it is useful to you, maybe all the degree students may useful to this class. Next I have to give a simple basic structure related program for the C programming, right? So I would like to discuss a simple C programming. Okay, see here, every C programming started with main function, right? So this is the main function. Main function contains open parenthesis and close parenthesis, open bracket and close bracket. So right, this is the basic structure, right? So we have a comment line, link section, everything na. So what I said, those are the optional. So first I would like to use the comment line like this. See, simple C program, simple C program, right? Hash and slash, right? This is the main program, right? And this program or this line, comment line cannot be executed. The comment lines are written in slash asterisk simple as a C program. This comment line cannot be executed. And what is the use for this comment line is to know the main concept of our program. That means we can know what is the program is mainly written for, right? So this is the main function and open bracket and close bracket. Within the main function we have two parts. I already explained. Those are declaration part and executable part. So what is a declaration part? Let's see. See, I am going to use int a equal to 10 comma b equal to 20 comma c and semicolon. So this is the declaration as well as initialization part. This is the declaration as well as initialization part. See, after this we have a task that is called a c equal to a plus b. This is the main task to our program, c equal to a plus b. So I would like to print this c value. I want to get the c value. How much it is? A equal to 20, b equal to a equal to 10, b equal to 20. The c value is automatically 30. I want to print on the screen. That means I want to print on the monitor of this result. How it is print? By using printf statement. Printf open bracket, okay, c equal to %d, okay, within the double quotation, okay, After that I would like to print the C value and semicolon. Every statement in C programming ends with semicolon. Every statement within the C program ends with semicolon. So this printf means print the file. Which file? C related file, C variable related file. Here A is called a variable, B is called a variable, C is called a variable. A variable contains 10 value, B variable contains 20 value, C contains A plus P related value. Those is C equal to percentage LD. Why I am using this percentage LD is, whenever we using percentage LD, it prints the integer values. We already knows that integers doesn't have any decimal points. So whenever we use int keyword, we automatically use it for the related int related percentage LD. Okay, conversation. Okay na? So this is called a conversation. C equal to percentage LD. So when we execute this program, how we can execute this program? Automatically you see compiler shows compilation as well as run. How we can write? So when we compile this program, so there is no errors available. When we run the program, the result will be executed. Okay na? So automatically we have seen on the compiler, our C compiler or C++ compiler. So result of this, that is called C equal to 30 will comes. That is, we are said in computer language output. Output is C equal to 30. Okay na? So this is the simple C programming. Okay, so basic structure. This statement cannot be executed. These two statements are, one is declaration part, one is C is the initialization part, this is the executable part. Printf is the executable part. Printf means print the file. Okay, so this is the basic structure of the C programming and a simple example related to our C programming. So if you have any doubts, please comment on the comment box and I will reply to you when I see you. So those are first watching to my channel, please subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon button. Whenever I posted my videos, we will get notification on that. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you.